Hello, hello. Hey-o! Nobody's laughing. I'm not popular no more. Guess I gotta stop. Oh, we got one like. Who like me? Huh? Anybody there? Hello?
You see what I put my thing chat as Wolfman?
Huh? Hi. What's up, Manny? Hmm. Oh, you put your channel as Wolfman now?
Yeah.
You're crazy. I'll let a few more of you guys come in here. How's everybody
Okay.
doing today? Peace. Doing good? Yeah, that's good. Uh, Good evening, Mr. Ghost Rider. A-okay, that's good. Well, what we're going to discuss a little bit today is Millis breakdown on their pay. Um, I've had people ask me this question a couple times about pay. How do you know to tell how many people are watching? Because I have 12, Jessica. That's what it says on here. So, but now it says 11. What's up, Chris? So what I'm gonna do here is, oopsie, is I got a little PowerPoint kind of like thing. What's this? Let's see, only get 3 weeks vacation. I'll explain. I'll explain all that to you there, buddy. All right. What I'm gonna do here is, let me see if I can get this to work. All right. I'm gonna turn this screen over. All right. There you go. It's a Millis pay breakdown right here, presented by me. Oh yeah. See. So what we're gonna do here is everyone gets paid the 10. Now, mind you, this is when you get in your own truck. Um, Everybody will get paid detention pay starting after 90 minutes after the appointment time. If it's an open appointment, it's everything after 90 minutes. So what that means is if you get at a place at 4 o'clock in the afternoon and it's a 5 o'clock appointment, your detention pay won't start until 6:30. So that's what that means. Everybody will get a safety bonus as long as you don't wreck the truck or do anything wrong. And it's 2 cents. Oops. Hold on. My bad. I hate PowerPoint. Uh, it'll be 2 cents per mile for the safety bonus, split up 5 times a year, which will be 1 cent per mile every quarter, paid January, the last Friday of every month, which would be January, April, July, and October, on the last Friday of each month. And then there's a yearly bonus, which is 1 cent per mile for every mile driven for the whole year that gets paid out the Friday in August, right here. So we get 5 of them a year, guys. Um, Another thing that they do here at Millis too is the fuel bonus is they give you 10 cents per gallon for every gallon of fuel you put into the truck, only if you fuel where they tell you to be, where you're told to. So if they tell you to get 25 or 65 gallons of fuel at the Loves across the street, you got to get 65 gallons of fuel and then may go 150, 200 miles and fill up, or have to go to the terminal and get fuel. So that's something they do. So everybody gets paid this. Then this is, all these figures are when you're out on your own as a solo driver with Millis. It's not when you're in training with your trainer. So you don't get paid any of these bonuses that kind of make sense about per diem and straight pay. So like straight pay right now with guys that's in school, you guys can get paid 43 cents a mile, and that's even when you're a student. So that's not a big deal. So you get 43 cents a mile for all dispatch miles. Then you get your safety bonus, which will be 2 cents a mile for with the straight pay people. You also get the fuel bonus. You get 1 week's vacation after 1 year, and you get no paid holidays. Okay, no paid holidays at all with straight pay. Now with per diem, you get 35 cents a mile per all dispatch miles, which will be 25 cents taxed, 10 cents tax free. Okay. You also get the 2 cents per mile safety bonus as long as you don't wreck the truck. You get up to 4 cents per mile for 3,000 miles per week. So at 2,000 miles, you get an additional 2 cents. At 25,000 miles, you'll get an additional 3 cents per mile on top of that 35 mile. And then at 3,000 plus, you get an extra 4 cents per added mile per tier. You also get the fuel bonus. Okay, you also get the fuel bonus. And then you also will get paid $50 per holiday. So like Easter, Memorial Day, July 4th, Labor Day, Thanksgiving, and Christmas, you get an extra $50. Even if you work those days, you get paid $50 more. Vacation wise, for your first year, you get 3 weeks paid vacation in the first year only. The first week after 6 months of employment, and then 2 weeks after 1 year paid, which is 1/52nd paid of your gross pay. So what that means is if you only work 27 weeks, you take a week off work, they take what you make gross, divide that by 27, and then that's what you're going to get paid for your weekly pay. That's how they do that. Now, on a 2,500 mile work week, this is a little breakdown. Straight pay at 2,500 miles, at 43 cents a mile, you get paid $1,075. At national average 28% taxes, that's going to be $301. And then your net pay, what you bring home, will be roughly about $774. Now with the per diem, you'll have it set up as 2,500 miles at 25 cents, be $625. Okay, and then at the 2,500 miles, you get a 3 cent bonus per mile. So actually you're making 28 cents a mile. So that'd be an additional $75. Your taxable income will be $700 instead of $1,075. So then your tax will be $196, and then you add your 10-cent tax-free income, which will be $250. So your bring home will be $754. Yeah, that's going to be, it's lower with per diem than it is with straight pay, only by $20. Okay, so but there's advantages to it. Now at a 3,000 mile work week, you're straight. Oh man. Okay, at 3,000 miles, your straight pay will be 43 cents a mile. Will be $12.90 is what your net will be, or your gross. At 28% taxes, that'll be $361.20, and then your bring home will be $928.80. Okay, now a per diem will be 3,000 at 25 cents, which will be $750, plus the 4 cents added will be another $120, which will give you $870 as your taxable income, which your tax on that will be $243.60, and then you add $300, and then you'll be bringing home $926.40, which is almost equal to that. What is it, $2.40 $2.40 difference. Now, what the big deal is at the end of the year with the taxes last year, you could take per diem off. You could take up to, 75% of 38, $69 or something like that, and you can only take 75% of that off per day. With this new tax law with the Trump administration, what I've been told by my tax advisor is at the time of this here with the Trump per diem is no longer allowed for employees of any sort. So the companies are allowed to give you a tax advantage pay to compensate for the per diem loss in tax laws. So what that pretty much means is they can give you tax-free money and you don't have to claim it. And that's what the per diem is. So with the tax law this year in 2018 above, if you are married, everyone only gets $24,000 of tax-free takeoff, which that's if you work for McDonald's, if you work for Chrysler, you work for Ford, you work for whoever, everybody that's married gets $24,000 of tax-free money through the government. And that's the first $24,000 you don't get paid, you don't have to pay taxes on, and everything else you got to pay taxes on top of that, and then get your tax return from there. Now with the way this works now with this taxable advantage is if you drive 150,000 miles a year, hypothetically, you will make $15,000 as untaxed money to the IRS. So In return, you will be getting, as a married couple, $39,000 of or non-tax free money through the IRS, which is completely legal. And your tax advisor will tell you that. And that's one of the big advantages, is that you'll get an extra $15,000 that you don't have to pay taxes on. Now, if you want to go get and that's the end of my PowerPoint, I think. Yep. So hold on a second. Let me turn this thing around. So if you want to look at how it works, is, Jennifer, I need you to turn your volume down a little bit. That if you look on how it works, that if you want to get a loan or anything like that, you'll get your W-2, and it'll have like two different lines of income. It'll say that your taxable income. Let's say you drove 150,000 miles. You may have made, I don't know, I didn't figure that one part out. You may have made $60,000. Okay, as taxable income. Then you also made $15,000 as non-taxable income. So that would have been $75,000 is what you made. So your loan people, and for your car, house, whatever, will know that you made $75,000 instead of $60,000. The other advantage of the per diem pay is, like with child support, different things like that. They can't take the $15,000 that you get. But the good part about straight pay is, if you're getting ready to retire 10 years before you get ready to retire, you want to always have as much taxable income as you can get. So that will help your Social Security, if there is Social Security available when Social Security gets in my age. I'm 40 years old, so by the time I get ready to retire, I'm probably going to be 85 before that, and Social Security won't be around. But that's pretty much how the per diem and the straight pay actually works. Because I've had guys complain and ask those questions, so I thought I'd do a little quick video on it. So, does anybody have any questions?
Yeah,
All right.
so Jim says, yet IRS no longer allows per diem deduction, so why would I want to take per diem pay, which lowers my Social Security benefit?
The IRS, if you take the per diem, it does lower your Social Security, but you also have to pay taxes on all that too. So the $15,000 is tax-free money, just like you would have back in 2007, 2000, and back in '99. You could take a per diem off. It's the same thing that you do now, but it's just, you just can't take it off your whatever the form is, your long form for your IRS. But right now, I haven't heard anything from any of the IRS people yet, or CPAs, that anything has changed, but I doubt it. But I've been collecting all my receipts for parking. I've been collecting my receipts for buying of equipment, showers, because you can take all that off your taxes before too, and they're saying you can't do that either. But I'm still collecting it just in case there is something that changes on that.
Jim says, let's see, I only get 3 weeks vacation if you take the per diem package. How does that affect the 43 cents per mile website? It says you earn as soon as you get into your trainer's truck.
The 3 weeks vacation is only for per diem. So like I had on the one slide here, that man, I can't get this thing to come on. So on this one slide here, how it's got it broke down, you'll get 35 cents per mile, and 25 cents of it is taxed, 10 cents of it is tax free. Yeah, it is. Well, if you're single with no kids, straight pay may be better for you, but it's all up to what you want to do. Is if you don't want vacations, no paid holidays, anything like that, it's a benefit. So like here, like I showed you here, this is all the stuff that per diem gets with the safety bonus, the mileage bonus. So technically, if you think about it, you're getting 35 cents. If you drive 3,000 miles, you're getting 35 cents, 39 cents. So you're only losing 4 cents per mile, technically, by how this is all set up with Millis. And then your fuel bonus, everybody gets that. But then on the backside of it, you get an extra $50 for 5 holidays. And then you get 3 weeks paid vacation. After that first year's vacation, you get for year 2, 3, 4, and I think 2, 3, and 4 you only get 2 weeks, and then 5 and on you get 3, unless you until I think you get 20 years and you get 4 weeks vacation. But you got to think of it like that. That if you're making $52,000 a year, you're making $1,000 tax free money, or as the holiday pay, or not holiday pay, but vacation pay. Anything else, Mark?
Alex has great information.
Well, thank you guys. You guys want to talk to Mark for a minute? Let him give you a recap. Well, so here, I'll let you guys talk to Mark for a minute, and he can give you a recap of his week at work to this week. So here you
go. So just finished week 2, basically. Same running, a lot of miles. Shout out to Matt Brady, part of our class. Ivory Matt, man, he is. He took his CDL test today and he passed it. So shout out to you. I'm on per diem, and I'm learning every day, and it seems to be the best fit for my situation, and talking with other drivers and that sort of thing, and people that have been with Millis for years have highly recommended that just for tax purposes. So per diem is a major benefit with paid holidays. Yes, it is, John. With straight pay, like Perry had said, you don't get the paid holidays or the vacations.
Who else is going to give you after 6 months, give you a week off work pay?
Yeah, and after 6 months, who's going to give you a week off? I'm going on the rest of either. I can do taxes. I don't have any idea. Gamer cat. I didn't read all that.
Yeah, I'll take the phone. Jeepers. Hey, we got all kinds of stuff here. What? 12 years till I plan on retiring. Guess straight pay for me. Pretty much, if you want to go straight pay, you can. But if you make if you do 150,000 miles a year at 35 cents a mile, I can give you the calculations on that. That you're, you put 150,000. That's only 250 or 2,780 miles a week, pretty much, which is not hard to get. And you times that by 0.35, you're making $52,000. So at 35 cents a mile. So it's easy to do. And then and then you get your bonuses and everything else. So you can make 60 grand here easy and not break a sweat. So what did that Garmin cat say? Gamer cat.
I was able, I'm going to the rest of it either, I don't think. So I can do my taxes. I don't have any ideas on what the heck.
Yeah, so you can switch from per diem to straight pay too. Or you can go from straight pay to per diem. I think they'll only let you change once a year, so when open enrollment comes, you can say, hey, I want to switch to straight pay, or I want to switch to per diem. So you can do that too. So I don't know. I think it's somebody that's just on my page.
Is everyone clear on it?
Everybody understand what I'm saying? Oh, hey, that's right. Automatic shift test. You will drive automatic. That's all we have is automatics. You'll be in the school, and all the schools have stick shifts because they're required by law to have stick shifts. But you'll only use those stick shifts in the school, and that's it on the property. They'll never get taken out of off the yard. So everything that goes out of the yard has to be a stick shift, or has to be an automatic.
straight pay seems so much better at first glance. It's really not a big difference in the total pay and
Nope.
benefits for per diem.
No, it's not a total pay at all, different pay at all. It's just that's how it is. Yeah,
The untaxed
yeah,
portion is huge, John
yeah,
says.
yeah. The untaxed portion is pretty huge, and that's on basis as 150,000 miles a year. Mark tests out Tuesday at 2:30 in the afternoon
And Richfield.
in Richfield, Wisconsin, with a guy named Eric. Yeah. Sweet. Yeah. But that's what we're doing. We're I think we're going to end up this week with like 3,100, almost 3,100 miles this week paid. And then me and Mark are going. I'm going to drop Mark off Friday. This coming Friday at home down in Cartersville, and then I'm heading to the house up to Trenton, Ohio, and I'm going to take 10 days off work. Me and the wife are pretty much taking our honeymoon up to Mackinac, Michigan, for 3 days, and then we're going to go camping for another 3 days, and we're taking our granddaughter with us. Do regional drivers no, regional drivers don't make as much as OTR. Regional guys, you got to look at it. Them guys go home Friday night, Saturday morning, don't come back out till Monday. So you're looking at 2 days that you're not getting paid for. So that's 1,000 miles. So them guys normally get about 24 to 2,500 miles a week. So it's a difference of pay. But then you also got to look at it, you're going home 2 days for your at least 34 hours on the weekends, being regional. So yeah, he passed. Who passed? I didn't pass.
No, Matt, man.
Oh, yeah. Matt man. Yeah. So, anything else, Mr. Mark?
Nope. Just
That's awesome. Thanks, Wolfman. Who's Flippapool?
thoughts and prayers for Tuesday.
Yeah, he said he wants thoughts and prayers, and everybody cross their fingers, their toes, and their eyes. Make sure he passes the CDL test. He'll be all right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we had the weekend off too. So the 3,400 miles or 3,100 miles that we're getting is it was pretty good, because we took and had a Father's Day off and didn't work. So I actually came and picked up Matt Man, or I can't even think of Wolfman here, and we went to a fair, and then I took him back to my house and had steak and shrimp and everything. It's in that video. So we'll stick shift. I don't know what that said.
Everybody hit that like button.
Yeah, he said hit that like button. No, you're just you don't test on the stick shift. You'll get an AE only license is all you'll get. The AE there's ways around that where you'll get the AE working here at Millis. After you fulfill your contract with Millis, you can actually take and go and get go to any like Roadmaster or anybody and take I think it's $50-$60, and then see if they'll test you out stick shift out on the road.